let's say you were 2 years into your relationship and you had to assemble your own flowers.
She wouldn't care.
I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person.
Alex is
It's an
happy she
impossible
gets a gift
question
at
to
all.
answer.
Yeah, I am
That's
not
an
a
impossible question. I don't know why I asked it.
I'm like, you can't ask me that because I generally don't like receiving. I like giving.
Are there...
Shut the fuck up, Brett.
Oh, boy.
Mic drop.
See you later.
Bye.
$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh god.
Oh.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned. Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or-
let's
okay.
do it right now.
What?
Let's use this scenario.
Go ahead.
Let's do it right
So
now.
Alex and I watched Black Mirror.
Mm-hmm.
It
We
came
binged
out.
it.
Came
You
out
don't
last.
binge it.
Do you not consider 3 hours binging?
No, I said on the precast, I'm saying it now, to be binge-worthy, I think has to be at least 5. Binging is not about length of time, I think. It's about number of individual things.
I think it's about a season,
How many episodes is binge watching?
Well,
According
we
to
just asked him.
according to Google.
a survey conducted by Netflix in February 2014, they need
That's
to redo
5
this.
years ago.
They need to redo
Yeah.
this.
Before
Nope.
binging really
This
took
is,
off.
yeah. So 73% of people define binge watching as watching between 2 to 6 episodes. 2?
2? No.
No.
No. Okay. I think.
This just rendered itself irrelevant.
It did. That was a very dumb.
Throw your phone.
That was very subtle. Throw your phone.
I just got a Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh, shoot. You okay?
You're gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No.
Put your
Oh, shoot.
Ah! Put it out. Now flex your foot up, like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
It's
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay.
Let's do some
I'm doing some friggin' Christmas trivia.
veterinary clinic that they shot in.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Yeah.
like, he thought, like, maybe that would bring, like, more attraction to him, but it depicted him as, like, this
Bad.
horrible person, and he really was, like, a super nice dude.
Bad business decision.
Yes. Oh, my God. It was absolutely horrible. Are you okay?
He
really was,
that you know you got
okay.
it's in chat. We got it now. He
Yeah,
says.
we got it. They said that they can hear us.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, why the hell did you think that was a good business move to become
Maybe
a?
he just thought they'll see me and they'll think, hey, I know that guy.
Hey, he's
I'll
in
go
a
to him.
movie.
Or
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
no, you know what? No one's bringing their Saint Bernards to him anymore. Oh my gosh! But the part where he like rips himself up, like
Yeah.
where he goes in there and like
He's all bloody?
He's all bloody, like that, like
So
as
messed
a
up.
child,
Well,
like that messed me up.
he had no actual lacerations on his arm.
What did he
which is
take?
the-
Like ketchup or I don't remember.
I
what
don't
he
Well, it was
did.
like
know.
a blood packet, and he
like
Oh,
ripped
dropped
his
it on
like
and
ripped his
then
stuff up,
smeared it all
smeared
over,
him,
and then he hit Beethoven, and Beethoven jumped.
then
him,
he jumped at him,
and
yeah.
he tried to basically stage a dog attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
If you look closely at that scene, by the way, it's literally like the camera is like you see him like he's on like it's a POV shot of him on his back and Beethoven. He's like holding his head like this and he's doing this. If you look really closely, Beethoven, the dog, the actor, the dog is not mad at all. It's literally him taking his cheeks and like just like shaking his head, but it's like him petting him really hard. It's not doing anything.
I think that dog's actual name was Chris,
I think you're right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the dog's name was.
and I'm pretty sure there ended up being like 6 Beethoven movies.
Yeah. And all
I
the
think-
pups and everything.
Yeah,
It's
he
so
was.
stupid.
He was not in them all because I don't think he lived to do them all.
92, by the way.
92.
1992.
1992.
Oh, my. That's nuts.
What? It got a 30%? Are you kidding me?
No way.
I think that's a
87%
great
likes it, though.
family movie.
I thought it was a great one. Other than, it's killing
I
dogs.
even like the second one.
I don't remember the sequels. I couldn't tell you.
Let's see.
But I want to talk about Willy Wonka here real quick.
Oh, I saw somebody got cast.
Yeah, they're prequeling it again, kinda ish. Yeah, there's a prequel called Wonka coming out.
You were right, by
Well,
the way, Brett.
About
So
what?
His name's Chris.
Yeah. So
Hollywood can't come out with anything
you know,
original, man.
as far as Willy Wonka goes, it's always the story of Charlie going to the factory. It's
Mhm.
never, they say the crazy things about how he got the Oompa Loompas,
Mhm.
so why not do something like that?
Like a prequel part of it, if it makes money and it's successful,
Who did
and
you
the
say?
story's right.
Did you mention? I'm sorry.
I've
who was
never
playing
heard
the
of
lead
this
role?
guy.
I don't know his name. I don't know him. Timothy
Chalamet.
Chalamet. He's a nobody.
I've never
Well, that
heard
could
I
of
be-
can't
that-
say a nobody. He's
well,
not a well-known.
I know that could be a good thing though.
Yeah.
So that way
that's
there's
the
no
point.
typecasting, like no
Mhm.
biased opinions on him.
Right. So that's going to be coming out in 2022. I have no interest in seeing that because I'm just the original's where it's going to be for me on that. That's just the way it is. But yeah, do you guys have anything as far as movie news or anything you want to talk about on movie stuff?
What did we watch? Oh, Josh and I watched Step Brothers, the unrated version yesterday.
I own that on Blu-ray.
Love it.
I've never seen the unrated version.
No, me neither.
I thought I need to watch my copy again because there were scenes that I thought were in it that I don't know. Maybe I'm not watching the actual unrated part, but isn't Dale sleeping with
Sister-in-law.
yeah, and don't they like
Step-sister-in-law.
break in on the dinner while they're
Yes,
doing it?
they
Yes.
do.
Okay.
Twice.
In two different positions.
First time she's bent
bent over.
one way, the other way she's straddling him. He's carrying her.
It's like pretty
He's
obvious.
like, I got it. I
He's
got
like, we're
it.
just trying a new yoga pose. We'll be back. in a
The
second."
first time
So messed up.
where they do it in the bathroom is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. She's like, that's just what I wanted. Just how I pictured it.
Oh, the quickie that they did. Oh, okay.
The
It's
first.
slippery.
He's like, yeah, kiss me.
Something's gonna happen. We just had sex. Oh my god.
That's a great movie, though.
Yeah, it's a really funny. Well, we watched a TikTok that had like the first part of the movie where
He's
they're
talking about she wanted the old bull, and now she's got the young bull. And then I come out of the shower, my hair's glistening from my chest pubes all the way down to my ball fro.
And then like he said something. He's like, "So what do I do?" She like,
and then she touched me in the wiener.
and then she grabs me by the wiener. It's like Josh and I have been quoting that all week, and for some reason I'm like, "That's it. We gotta watch it." And we don't quote the whole thing. We just look at each other and go, and then she grabs me by the wiener.
Robert was upset about the fart.
No, it's he heard about the fart.
Oh, he heard about the
Let's talk about. Do you guys want to talk about game night?
Yes.
The movie
No,
clip?
I gotta
No?
talk about something else first.
Okay.
Something that I watched.
Okay.
Okay.
On Saturday, I binged the first and only season of.
That's not binging.
It's not
You,
only season
wait, hold on. How many episodes?
9.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
He said on the little thingy on the,
Okay,
on
okay.
the TV.
Is there going to be
5.
another season?
Well, I think so.
What
They left
sh-
it to where
What
it
show?
is. Mighty Ducks Game Changers
Hmm.
on Disney Plus. Now, are you guys familiar with the Mighty Ducks at all?
I watched the movie
Seen it.
like in the 90s.
Yeah, when it was relevant.
The original? You
Yes.
didn't watch any of the
No.
other two? So,
Yeah.
basically...
What was it called? D3?
They're
D2 and
D3, but
Okay, then I think I watched
I
both
might have
of
seen
them.
the sequel. I know
Yeah,
I watched
I
the
think I watched
animated
both of
show,
them.
but
Yeah.
that had nothing to do with
No.
the.
Yeah, then I watched some of the animated.
Well, the premise of this one is the Mighty Ducks organization is now like an institution for Pee Wee hockey.
Okay.
Okay.
So in the first one, you had the Hawks that were the winners, and District 5 was the terrible team who Gordon Bombay turned into the Mighty Ducks.
Okay.
So then in the sequel, D2, the Ducks, it wasn't the Mighty Ducks, it was the Ducks,
Mm-hmm.
went to the Olympics with Gordon Bombay, Emilio Estevez coaching. And then in the third one, they all got scholarships to some private school as the JV team. And basically they beat the varsity team, who was a major hockey powerhouse. And the school changed their mascot from the Warriors to the Mighty Ducks.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now, 20 years later, the Pee Wee winners all the time, major Pee Wee powerhouse hockey team is the Mighty Ducks. Well, Gordon Bombay is kind of a loser owning this broken down ice rink, and this kid gets cut from the Mighty Ducks, and now his mom and him start a brand new team of a bunch of losers, basically.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. There's one episode where about 6, I think there's 6 of the original characters
Doesn't
come
Emilio
on.
Estevez, isn't he in it?
He's in it, yeah.
Yeah.
And it to
He's
me,
the star
so
role.
the main the star of the show is Lauren Graham.
I was talking about the movie, so.
Right, he is the star. She's kind of the breakout. You can tell that she's way ahead of everybody else because the rest of them are unknowns. The main kid is the kid Thor from Good Boys. Remember him?
Oh, okay.
The one that sings.
Yes. Yeah.
But I mean, it was a good watch, especially if you're a fan of the original movies, which I am. Plus, they're hockey movies, so I like them.
Right.
Mhm.
But they go through the season and they're getting into the state finals. Spoiler alert, team makes it, but they end the season right before they start the tournament. So you have to assume there's going to be
Another one.
another season.
Mm.
So,
Right.
but
Interesting.
it was very fun. I think Emilio Estevez is kind of cruising through it. He's not. It's just not a lot of energy in his performance. But he's
He's
supposed
older
to be
now.
a crotchety old man that
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
like
He's
kids or
kind
hockey.
of just out of it now. Like
Yeah,
he's not
he hasn't
the-
acted in
Yeah.
years. He kind of semi-retired.
I watched the Dark Side of the Ring, Brian Pillman Part 2.
Part 2, yeah.
Yeah, I watched that the other day. It was an accidental overdose.
What was that?
That
Was
he
it
died
drugs or pain pills or
both.
prescription, whatever?
His wife would not state, and the toxicology report said that it was definitely pain pills.
His wife
so.
is portrayed as a psycho.
Oh,
druggie,
she
and she looks like
she
a
does.
meth.
She
She
looks
looks
the
like-
part.
She looks like
Oh.
she's on meth.
So
Oh,
maybe
absolutely.
like you're saying like maybe she was.
She gets his money.
I don't think she was. She did it.
Alex, she has his estate.
Yeah.
Oh.
He wasn't worth a lot. he had a name that was coming about, and then he was about to be at a pay-per-view, didn't show, like Chris Benoit and all the other
Because he
previous
was
wrestlers that didn't
passed.
show, and he
He
passed.
expired.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the his son, Junior, Brian Pillman Jr., of course, following in his footsteps, wrestles for AEW.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, he's actually a successful wrestler. He's succeeding at wrestling.
Now, Jim Ross is in AEW, right?
Yeah, and he is so like emotional against
Yeah.
Vince on this.
Yeah.
Because he was like talking about how Vince wasn't watching over his stars and
Yeah.
wasn't taking care
Well,
of it.
in that time period,
It was
they
different.
weren't.
Different generation.
It was
you know?
not regulated.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mhm.
they
It was entertainment. That was
It-
it.
if
Put butts in
guys
the seats.
were always worried, they wrestled hurt because they thought if they take time off to heal, they'll
They get fired.
booted.
Yeah.
And some did.
Yeah, some did.
That's basically why Steve Austin got fired from WCW.
And that's why Brian Pillman got released with all of his. He got that car wreck, and he couldn't
Yeah.
get his contract re-signed, so he got canned. He went to ECW, and then went to WWE.
Yep.
Then
Yep.
he expired.
and
So,
and even still, he wrestled hurt bad.
oh,
A
absolutely.
lot of guys.
He got into
did.
that car wreck, and he still wrestled.
Yeah.
That Hummer flipped over. He had pins in his
It
ankle
was-
and
he was
legs.
messed up.
Still
bad.
wrestled. With
Still
that?
wrestled after that,
Ugh.
and with it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Fucked up.
his ankle was so messed up. Like he.
Brian
Well,
Pillman
that's
could have just
probably-
been a ringside
so,
entertainer.
I mean, in other
He could've been
words, like,
great.
that's probably why he died of pain pills. I mean, he was probably
Sure.
in severe pain
Well,
all the time.
He took pills till he didn't feel it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
And he just kept growing accustomed to it and getting worse
Getting
and worse.
addicted to it. Yeah, that's
Not
how
addicted. It got worse. Like
well,
he just, at one point, 6 wasn't doing it, so he took 7. Then you just kept stacking.
Yeah.
Kind of messed up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was a letdown. I'm going to watch The Ultimate Warrior one on Thursday, or whenever it comes to YouTube. I watched it on Vice, so whenever they put it out there. So I'm going to watch that. Then Alex and I watched the trailer for Marvel's The Eternals. I don't know what that.
There is a
this-
star-studded cast, man.
A lot of people.
My mouth was like on the floor. I was like, wow, I did not realize we were gonna have all these people in it.
Yeah, like Angelina Jolie's in it. A couple people from Game of Thrones. I mean, I don't know.
I can never say the one actor's name properly.
What? Who? I don't know who you're saying.
Come on.
Oh.
I can never say his.
Camille Nanjiani?
Yes.
the comedian.
Yeah,
Yes,
who is now like a buff, like. Oh
yeah,
my
he got
God.
ripped.
He got.
He's
Yeah, he
looking
looks
good.
He looks good.
He is goals. He is
Yeah.
goals.
Wasn't he in Silicon Valley?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's where he started.
That's
his
where
main
that's where
his
Josh and I
breakout
found
role
him.
is
Kamal.
Nanjiani.
It's so hard
I
to
watched
say
a
his
thing
name.
of.
He has
of
a
to
stand-up
where
on
he
Netflix.
He did something with somebody about how to say his name and the easy way to remember it, and I don't remember.
He just did a movie with Dave Bautista, so I wonder
Yeah,
if it's actually really good.
Writers? No, writers.
Something like that. Something about road tripping and Uber driving.
Ubers.
Stuber?
Stuber. That's
That's
it.
what it is. I don't even know what that is. I haven't seen
Stupid
it.
Ubers.
Maybe. Let's talk about game night now. Oh wait, is that
Yes.
it? Yeah. Just waiting for everybody to be like, game night. 2018. This was the PTO Movie Club movie of the week. I chose this
Because
it's actually considered one of the top 10 best comedy movies of the 2010s.
and we never heard of it.
And so, the synopsis is, a group of friends who meet regularly for game nights find themselves entangled in a real-life mystery when the shady brother of one of them is seemingly kidnapped by dangerous gangsters. Starring Jason Bateman, Rachel McAdams, and Kyle Chandler. There's a few other names in there, I'm sure. But
Jeffrey Wright
yeah, Jeffrey Wright.
came out of nowhere. Small part though.
And
And Michael C. Hall
dude,
also had a small part.
there's a lot of people that like
You know who Michael C. Hall is?
Mhm. Dexter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you recognize him, Alex?
He
I don't think so.
he
no.
got-
He's the Bulgarian.
He's the guy who is who's gonna cut out the
Really? That's him?
yeah.
Oh.
So Rotten Tomatoes critics gives us an 85%, fans 77. I enjoy Jason Bateman movies. I enjoyed this film. I'm
sorry, but I really want to know what Brett thinks.
yeah. No,
So-
I like
I
it.
really think that we should have watched this as a group for
Yeah,
sure.
it's
I
definitely-
laughed, but there wasn't anything particular about it that I liked. Like, it wasn't bad, but I didn't
I thought
love
it was pretty original.
So-
And I don't think I'd ever watch it again. I mean, again, it's not bad. It just didn't do anything special for me. I do think that the dude Ryan, he was funny.
yeah.
Jason Sudeikis should have been in that part, just because of the chemistry he has with Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
But again, it wasn't those two. They really weren't. It was a group of people. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
the thing is also all couples only shared the screen together. All couples were together. It was never really like Jason Bateman was with
right.
anybody else or vice versa. So
I will say Josh and I are going to score this way higher because the main couple is like
Oh
a
my
mirror image of
God.
the way Josh and I
That's- jeez.
So we just kept hitting each other going, I totally do that, or I've already done that, or
One of
that's
the
what
greatest
I say.
Rachel McAdams lines. Oh, it came.
It went through.
No, it came out.
No, it went through is what she
I
said.
watched the YouTube video.
Bull.
It
That's
came out.
one thing you should check for is an exit wound.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Yes! Oh no, he died!
Oh no, he died.
That was funny. I did laugh too when he's going in the top of the airplane. He was like, "Oh."
Man, tables are acting weird tonight.
Tables are weird tonight.
No glass table shattered.
No.
The entire night.
Oh my gosh, there was I probably ate like 3 scenes. Josh and I were laughing so hard we paused it, went back a couple minutes to rewatch it because we didn't hear it because we were laughing.
The one part that I laughed hard is when it's an outside view in the house and he's carrying Kyle Chandler and the other guys
Threw it and he's beating him up. I think
just through all the rooms and he's just getting wailed on.
I didn't expect Kyle Chandler to be a good, funny guy.
Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny. He was kind of like out of his element in that sense. I think Rachel McAdams can do all sides of acting.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
She was Mean Girls, right?
Yeah, she's
She's in a
in
lot
Doctor
of stuff.
Strange.
she's in
Notebook,
in a lot.
But I remember her. Mean Girls was one of her first roles.
It was one of her breakout roles. Yeah.
So the way that they play the games at the beginning to kind of get the whole game night thing, how they're doing the charades, like playing Pictionary or whatever, and those two as a couple can say 2 things, and they're like, "It's this."
Right.
Yep.
That's Josh and I playing Pictionary
Well, we would
or
play,
charades.
Speak Out or no, it's not Speak Out.
It's
Taboo.
Taboo. It's taboo.
We can do Taboo.
Josh and I rock at taboo. We can beat anybody. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like, because we have so many memories. Like, we just like this movie was one that we saw on like November 7th of 2002.
Oh,
this
probably not.
movie. Well,
Probably
maybe
not.
not like by the date, but like very, very just key little things. Where we're like, oh, okay, that's
Well,
easy. This.
and
Yeah.
I would say to you what Ryan says to, I don't even remember their names, Kevin, I think.
Yeah.
Not everybody meets their soulmate when they're 10.
I know. Steve and Josh
They
and
did
I,
as
again.
well.
Josh and I were like hitting each other there.
So the blood scene was almost too much inside of the office
Yeah.
with the dog. But
Yeah.
Jesse Plemons can play a creepy good guy.
Oh my god.
He's so
Like
creepy.
him just saying, "You doing another game night?"
Yeah, he was.
3 for 1. How can that be profitable for Frito Lay?
Every line
That
that came
scene
out,
was so like office, like
yes,
intense,
everything
like,
that
oh
came out
God.
of his mouth was
Creepy.
like, how are they not breaking character right now?
I beg your pardon.
Are we supposed to follow after him? Are we going in? The tilt shift lens direction was pretty cool. When you're changing scenes, the outside, it looked like you were looking at the board game,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
a game of life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called tilt shift.
The other part that I laughed at was when Brooks was telling the embarrassing story about Max with the bungee cords and putting his head between his legs. And Ryan's like, "Did you do it?" And he's
do
just
it?
got this grin on his.
I love that at the end where he's like, "Hey, Trevor, get up." That would be funny if it was a joke, wasn't it? Because it's when he was about to cut him open. Prior to filming, the cast members had their own game night so they could get to know one another.
Oh really? Oh, that's
Mhm.
cool.
Not Denzel, who is also...
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. Josh and I were quoting that like that whole night. Like, babe, That's not Denzel.
That's not Denzel.
That's
He's
not
an
Denzel.
actual celebrity lookalike that does actual Denzel performances.
I was wondering if they were going to just like. I was like, damn, that's got to be like one of those people that they cast as an extra, like a background or whatever.
Throughout the film, various children's games are played while trying to navigate the plot. Simon Says is played when Annie, Rachel McAdams, is holding the gun to the kidnappers in the bar. Hot Potato is played with the egg. Charades is played between Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams at the airport. Guess Who is played between Kevin and Michelle. Jenga was their escape from the locked room. And Operation was Annie removing the bullet from Max's arm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I thought it was a great movie. I gave it a 9.
I give it an 8.5.
Yeah.
I'll give it
I
a
thought it was
7.5.
I liked it a lot.
Oh,
Like,
by the way, according to Gary's board, the dumb one, the dim-witted guy, he
Ryan?
graduated from Harvard.
Yeah, I saw that. He had a Harvard like student ID.
oh,
It's definitely a drinking night movie.
yeah.
Definitely a drinking night
Yeah.
movie. I'd say so. But but you know, Brett, you didn't like it.
I didn't, it's not a bad movie. It's just not one that I thought was great.
We'll give it another
There
try
are
when we're drunk.
things to like, but I don't know. I
It's definitely one like I told Josh
It's a group of
afterwards. I was
friends
like,
movie.
man, I don't know what Brett's gonna think about this because this is definitely a movie you watch with another person or a group.
Yeah. I could see that.
What's our next movie?
So I have 3 choices.
Oh boy.
And if you two can't agree on one, I will be the tiebreaker.
Okay.
But
Okay.
and I'll tell you why after I name
All right.
them.
Let's hear him.
So we're gonna go with Rambo,
Okay.
Commando,
Oh boy.
or Predator.
Oh my.
And I knew she was gonna react this way.
I think we should do Rambo. Mainly because Rambo skin just came out on Call of Duty.
That's really the only
and
reason
that
why you
is
want
why.
to do that.
That is why, and I think when you mentioned it, I said they should, instead of doing a John McClane, they should do a John Matrix, which is Arnold's character in Commando.
That's what Patrick was saying. Also, when he's like, I want to do Commando. It was like, well, they might do an 80s villains like Terminator. You know, that'd
Sure.
be cool to have. But I mean, I've also wanted to see Commando and Predator as well. I don't know anything about any of those, so that
I've never
all three
seen
of them.
any of them.
All 3 of them are just.
Brett, in your
honest opinion,
honest
what's the best
opinion,
one?
what is the best one? Adding your opinion, and then we'll watch that.
I think Predator, just because.
Wait,
of-
which one will hold up?
Probably Predator.
Definitely
right?
not. Well, Commando was probably never good. But it's entertaining because of how bad it
Because
is.
of how bad it is.
But-
Okay, all right.
Predator, probably just because of all the other things in pop culture over the years it's been tied
That's
to.
been
We've seen
referenced
Alien
to-
vs. Predator as well.
Yeah.
So
Rambo is very narrow. I mean,
All
there's,
I know
there's
is
5
Adrian.
Rambo
That's
movies
it.
now, but they're just Rambo.
yeah.
Whereas Predator, they connect with aliens,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it kind of branches out even farther.
Did they always connect with Alien?
Not until Alien vs. Predator.
That's
Well,
it?
there is a tie in Predator 2.
Oh.
Spoiler alert, kind of. There's Danny Glover's character goes into the spaceship. There's a wall of alien skulls, and the alien is one of them. The xenomorph.
Xenomorph.
Well, I'm not gonna know what that means until I even because I don't know what you mean by go into the ship.
All right,
or
well,
anything,
you
Right.
pick,
so-
Brett. It's your movie. You pick.
I'm
I'm not down
I'm
for
requesting
Commando.
Predator.
If you want Predator, we'll go with Predator. Because
Fine.
I was kind of hoping you picked Predator because I haven't watched it in a while, and I'd like to.
The
Okay.
original, not
The
the,
original
2
Predator.
remakes. Well, there's Predators, and then there's
So there's
the Predator.
Am I gonna get nightmares?
I don't even know.
no. There's
No.
Predator, Predator 2, Alien versus Predator, Alien versus Predator Requiem, Predators, and then the Predator.
I thought it was
When
the Predator.
did
yeah.
Predator come out?
It's in the 80s.
It was in the 80s.
Oh,
Let
it's
me,
in the
let me
80s.
let me pull it up.
Yeah.
I've never.
I want to say 87.
Josh, read the
You counted
synopsis.
exact.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Holy
1987.
shit.
And there goes Brett again.
There goes Brett. Let me pull it up on IMDb. They always have a shorter synopsis. Or Wikipedia had like a paragraph. A team of commandos on a mission in a Central American jungle find themselves hunted by an extraterrestrial warrior.
So
Starring
you'll
Arnold.
recognize Arnold, of course, Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers. Yeah.
Jesse Ventura.
We know him from The Mandalorian.
You'll probably
And Happy Gilmore.
recognize Bill Duke.
I was today years old when I realized that Carl Weathers is also Chubbs
Yeah.
from Happy Gilmore.
He sure is.
Did you know that?
Like I see him, and that's
And,
who I see.
Did you know that?
You won't know him, but he's also
I probably knew that before.
Apollo Creed in the Rocky series.
Yeah. Peter Michael Hall, I know that name. Jesse Ventura.
I said that.
Yep, you did. Okay. I'm interested.
All right, we're gonna watch Predator.
I think it's.
And you've
time
never
we
seen
did.
it, Josh?
Never seen it.
Oh, okay.
I've always wanted to, but it just never got around to it.
I guess I've like been interested maybe back in the day, but then I was like, it's probably too old to watch now.
But you said you've seen Alien versus Predator.
Mm-hmm. I've seen both of them.
I
like the first one a lot more than the second one.
Requiem
Alien.
is so bad.
So bad.
And I didn't really care for Predators, but I didn't really understand it. I should watch it again. But I really liked The Predator, but it did very
What came out
badly.
first, Alien or Predator?
Alien.
Alien?
Alien was in the late 70s.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I've seen Alien because I remember the whole like thing coming out of the stomach or the.
Yep.
That's one,
you
right?
Have seen,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second
And
one's
then-
also on a ship. Third
Okay,
one's,
so the only other
Second one's on a
part that
planet.
I remember
Yeah.
is there's this dude that's like cut in half and there's like milky white stuff
That's-
coming out.
There's actually happens in both, but
it also happens in.
that was
And then
in-
she like pushes a button and ejects the alien out.
Okay, that's one. She blows him out of the airlock.
All right, well
in
there's
one.
like some kind of robot that's dressed up as
So
a
his
dude.
name was Ash. He's
Ian
a
McCullen.
android. And
Ian Holm.
He gets ripped apart.
Yeah.
Ian Holm, yes.
Yep.
He gets ripped apart, but it also happens to Lance Hendrickson in Aliens.
Okay, so I've seen one then. There you go.
Aliens is with
It's better.
the team of Marines. It goes from straight horror to
Little
action,
action,
and it's
yeah.
got Bill Paxton and
Mhm.
Michael Biehn
Yeah.
and some other notable people.
I think that should be another one we should go into is the Alien universe.
Yeah.
Never seen them either, according to YouTube on Brig. Gonna have to watch that. Never seen any Alien movies either. Wow.
Yeah.
I only
Alright.
know I've seen them all, but I don't remember anything about 3 or Resurrection.
I know the parts that I said about Alien, that is all.
Speaking of aliens, I didn't write this on the board, but this is a very interesting announcement. And Alex, I think you need to do this. There is a show coming to the Discovery Channel called Who Wants to Be an Astronaut?
Why do I need to do this?
It's a reality
You're
series
obsessed with space.
where candidates get the opportunity to compete for an official spot aboard the Axiom Space Mission 2 that launches in January.
Wait,
the
one that's
final
going around
contestants-
the one that's going around the moon?
Yeah,
Or not around the Earth?
around the Earth. Yeah. The final contestants will compete in a variety of extreme challenges based on real astronaut training. They're taking applications now.
I can't. I've had the COVID shit, and I've got I'm on 2 inhalers. Maybe
That sounds like excuses.
Well, okay. Josh has asked me this question multiple times. If you were ever had the chance to actually go on the spaceship up into space, would you? And I said, if I really wanted to, yes. But my anxiety would make me I wouldn't. You couldn't get me on the ship.
Face your fears.
Not to
you
mention
couldn't get me
that
on the ship unless I was drugged.
You have to be
You could do it.
tested for space flight.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, I'd pass out.
I'm saying
They're probably
to-
doing the
you have to
zero.
pass the
like,
test.
Oh, were you? They get to
spin,
do the
like in the Rocket Man.
the Rocket Man test.
little faster.
It's like pulling 8. Was it 8 Gs? Is that what they said? Yeah,
He gets it up to 12 though,
12 Gs.
and I believe
I
12.
don't know if that's. I think it go 8 Gs is what the standard is what they
They-
prepare for
in Armageddon when they are burning after they come around
when
the
they go
moon,
around the continent.
they hit
or
12
whatever.
Gs on that shit.
And
that's-
they said that
Wow.
your eyeballs get
Yes.
sucked in the back of your head.
Can you imagine all that force on your body?
No, I can't imagine going over 100 miles an hour. Whenever we get up really high speed on any of the sports cars I've been in, I'm like,
I
I'm
would
gonna die.
really love to go
Planes,
up in a
I
fighter
just don't think
jet.
about.
It
Yeah.
would be, but I would seriously be that person where they go to turn, and I'd go.
I don't
So-
think
Just
so.
pass
There's an
out.
episode
Nah.
of Home Improvement where, for his birthday, Jill gets Tim that experience to go up in a jet, and Tim Allen really went up in the jet. It's funny because there's a camera on his face, and you see it taking off, and it just goes whoosh, like that, and he just goes like this. It's pretty awesome. He goes straight up.
I would also love to go skydiving. That's one of my bucket list things
Yeah.
to do is go skydiving. I get myself all amped up to do all these things, and I feel like my head just like takes over, and then you would probably have to push me out of the plane to get me to go.
Yeah.
You know your ring is up in your nose.
Oh, is it?
I just realized that.
There it is.
I really don't think I could. go-
Skydive?
Yeah.
No.
You're never gonna leave this.
I don't know if I
planet.
could do all right. So I thought about like the
Well, I
bungee
mean,
jumping.
You barely
I
fly.
don't know if I could do the bungee jumping just
not
because
afraid to fly.
I don't know
No.
about it.
I just don't ever go anywhere.
I watched this video on TikTok of some people flying Spirit Airlines, and holy cow, I've seen some really bad accidents happening lately where they're losing like the altitude pretty darn fast, where people have like flown out of their seats.
Yikes.
And that would be a scary
What in
way
the
to
hell?
go.
Are you kidding me?
Got a quote on YouTube saying it's actually very affordable and easy when you go tandem to get started. Most states require you
to
be tandem to jump.
Which is
For skydiving?
attached to your instructor.
I've done 247 dives
Brig, you-
for the first few
Frig,
jumps. You do
that's
tandem.
skydiving
Wow.
that you're talking about? You've
He's
done
going to take you skydiving while he's here.
Probably not.
not here. There's nowhere to land.
No, there's plenty of places to land.
We just have to go like
Nah.
into Ohio.
Why? No, there's all farmland around here. They don't care.
Yes, max height was 15,000 feet.
That's nuts, man.
Oh my god.
That's
the
intense.
depth the altitude they have to get to in Air Force One to get people, or is it 10,000
To get people off?
to get people off?
Oh, I don't remember. Hey, that's a movie question. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Hmm.
I thought it was 10,000.
It might be 10. Now that I think about it.
Anyways, so we got some gaming
He
news.
says 10.
What?
10. Okay.
Done.
Yeah.
Got some gaming news. I read this the other day and I forgot to bring it up, but this is actually a really big announcement. Brett, you're going to be a little excited about this. Ubisoft
I
is
doubt
going.
it.
What?
I said I doubt it.
Well, it's if you maybe Ubisoft is going to focus more on high-end free-to-play games.
Yeah.
They actually put a report out recently on PC Gamer that the Division Heartland, which is the next title, is going to be free-to-play. So,
Yeah, but doesn't that mean that I'll have to play with a bunch of people I don't want to?
I don't know. I don't know if this consists of it being a battle royale, or if it's actually campaign based, or if it's
Right.
co-op based, or
The Division was always campaign based, but what
Mhm.
was it called? Was it a what
What?
are those types called of massive multiplayer shooter?
battle royale.
Yeah, but
Or
it's not
MMO.
competitive.
MMO?
MMO, yeah.
It's not competitive. Though.
I don't know. They haven't really said what Heartland's going to be. So, I mean, does that make you feel a little less comfortable about the Splinter Cell property? Because if they're going free to play, they're not going to focus on Sam Fisher.
Probably not.
He's not
unless
gonna-
they incorporate.
He's going to.
A lot of people think that Splinter Cell's going kind of open world like Metal Gear Solid, because Splinter Cell's always been a very
How would you feel about that?
what's that word I'm looking for where it's from one point
Linear.
linear, yeah, very linear experience. I don't know. I think
We
any-
like Ghost Recon Wildlands. That was
Yes,
all open
that's-
world.
It is, and I'm okay with open world. I don't know if any Splinter Cell game, any new Splinter Cell game at this point is better than nothing. You know, so if they change
Be
it,
careful what you wish for. I'm saying that.
it's
I looked
even
at
if
him
it's
too, and I was like, really?
even if it's bad. But if it's bad, then it's bad. But at least it's something. We got nothing.
That's what
right
I
now.
had my opinion on for
I
Left 4
told.
Dead. At least it's something.
I will say that I don't care if there's not a new Splinter Cell game, but what they can do is kind of what they did with Mass Effect and put all of them in the same pack, completely redo them.
Remaster it.
Yeah.
Everybody's remastering their titles now. I don't see why they haven't done it on Splinter Cell. That's actually surprising that they haven't.
They did an HD remaster for 1, 2, and 3 on the PS3
Yeah.
and added trophies, but
I remember that. I
it
remember
was
seeing
just straight
that cover.
upscale. You know, it
Yeah, I remember
wasn't.
seeing that.
Yeah.
I think that they need to get around to doing that. Like, it's a little unnerving. In my
Speaking
opinion.
of like releasing games and just game chat in general,
Mhm.
was it last week, Brett, that you said you watched the trailer for Back for Blood
Yes.
and you said yes? to the game.
We watched. There's new
so
trailer
there's
just
a
came
new
out.
trailer just came out that introduces you to the characters.
They have all abilities.
And they all have like abilities or like, plus stamina or plus speed, or like this person has an advantage over another person with certain
some people
things.
can shoot better.
Some people can
heal.
revive quickly, like that kind of thing. And we were watching that and saw like the personalities
There's
of all
like
the
more than
characters.
4. There's more than 4. There's like 6 or 7 or 8.
I think like 8
Yeah.
characters you can play, but they also showed some of the
Infected.
monsters
Yeah.
and stuff too.
It's gonna be great.
You can definitely tell, like Josh and I have been saying, this is as close as they are going to get to the next Left 4 Dead without making it Left 4 Dead.
It's gonna be good. I
And
think.
it looks so good. And they released the date too.
Why even kid yourself? It is Left 4 Dead.
It's made from the developers
It's
who made it.
the
some of them.
developers, some
October
of them, yeah.
12th.
If they could call it Left 4 Dead,
They
3,
probably
they
would. Yeah.
So Back for Blood, October 12th.
October 12th. And I was like, well, we know what we're doing in October.
Yeah, I
Unless
can't
they
wait to
decide to
play
push
it.
it.
I can't wait to play it.
It better, like with the way it looks, it better live up to the hype.
We'll see. I mean, we like the World War Z game.
I won't be
Oh, yeah.
surprised if it's delayed.
That's what I was saying. I was like, watch,
They
it's
only
gonna be
delayed it like
delayed.
5 months. So I don't know. I don't think so. Actually, 4 months. It was supposed to come out next month. So
If a game gets delayed once, there's a good chance it'll get delayed.
I think it
more than
already
once.
did get delayed once.
That's what I'm saying, though.
No, before. Before
So it's
before
been
this
delayed
one.
twice.
Yeah, I think it was
Do you
supposed to.
think-
It was supposed to come out in April. That's right, and then it got delayed to
Do
June.
you think that we'll have a bigger like exclusive look next month?
E3 definitely.
Yeah.
E3 will do it. I'm excited to see what that's gonna be like. On another part of gaming news, this is for streamers. Twitch finally introduced a new channel type: pools, hot tubs, and
tubs.
beaches, as a category to appease advertisers. Alex and I have been really tossing around this topic for a very long time. She's actually almost come to the conclusion of leaving Twitch and going to YouTube.
I've been thinking that for
at the
least
time,
last
it's
year.
not really a good idea.
There's
yet.
not another place for me to go right now that I want to go to.
Right.
So that's where I'm gonna stay. Like, I just, I have a big head on this one
Why?
because I just think that it's extremely stupid.
It is a little silly that they had to incorporate this in order to.
I told
appease
Josh today, I'm like,
what
it's
was
a really
necessary.
easy way of like cleaning this whole mess up.
Mhm.
Just ban those types of streams in general.
No, then you're all they are is just streaming in a hot tub.
Exactly.
I mean-
How we get rid of all this this shit is that we just say, fine, no bikinis, no bathing suits, no hot tubs, no poolside. Like,
Yes,
this is what
but
it's
you
gotta
might
be.
also lose watchers, which means you could lose advertisers.
Obviously, because I mean, Twitch, like when somebody subs to me on
I like
Twitch,
that.
Twitch takes 50% of that. Like if someone subs for me for $6 a month, they get $3, I get $3.
Which
like-
they've also incorporated something new on that too. They're actually changing prices for other countries.
Yep.
For subscription prices, so that means streamers are going to make less.
Yes.
For some places that have a lower currency rate, it's going to be
Right.
like $2 to subscribe to somebody instead
Yeah.
of $6.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I mean, there's different tiers and stuff.
Of
And
course.
then there's obviously benefits for each tier. But
you already got one resub on you.
I'll resub on YouTube if you move. Thank you. That's
Love
if
it.
I were to go anywhere, that's probably where I would go because
Right.
I'm building a big following on my YouTube channel right now. That seems pretty. I feel pretty confident in. But I've said for the last year, at least to Josh, talking to him since he's my Twitch manager, like I don't like that I'm supporting this platform by being on it. I don't. Like, that's my opinion. Like, I'm on it just because I'm already on it and I don't feel like changing right now, so I'm going to be on it. But eventually, Twitch is definitely not my home for streaming, especially with how shady they are on all of their rules and what they're supporting, what they're not supporting, how they treat their partners. Like, I don't want to be a partner anymore. Like, because they're just going to treat me like shit and dump me like a freaking pile of trash if I accidentally bleep something or bend over the wrong way. Like,
I got a little worried for you at the zoo when you were wearing your dress. I thought that thing was going to come up with all the wind.
I was bending over to pet a goat. Josh is like, "Oh God, I should probably turn the camera." I'm like, "These babies aren't falling out." Sorry.
No, I was talking. No, I was not. I was worried
Probably
about
talking
that.
about
I was
your
worried about
butt.
your butt.
When was that?
There was wind coming up while we were walking through places.
Oh,
I mean,
thought you were talking about when I was petting the goat.
nah.
I was like, no, these are stuck. They're not falling out.
What do you got about GTA?
So it's coming to next to current gen, I guess. Now.
Did you like that video I put?
did. So it's coming to Xbox Series X and S and PS5.
There's 3 different iterations of GTA 5 now.
So it
Oh,
originally.
are you talking about the one that they were like,
Yeah,
what's
PS3,
coming? And he like
PS4,
walks into the room.
PS5.
Yeah. All right,
But
go ahead, Brett.
Here's the thing.
Sorry.
GTA 5 came out in 2013. It is 2021. It has now been on
My God, has it been that
3
long?
generations of consoles.
Have you seen their radio station? They have so many channels now.
So
It's
that's
so
the thing.
stupid.
It's
as well bring in a new
continually
game.
gotten better.
But it's overwhelming.
To new players, yes.
Or
Yeah.
people coming back and don't know what to do.
Well,
It's like Destiny.
which you could almost consider new because it's totally different
Right.
than what it was.
Right,
Because
exactly.
we were there when GTA Online launched.
Vanilla,
Yes.
yes.
and there
Vanilla.
was nothing to do. Now there's
We
tons to
got
do.
so bored. We were making up our own stuff.
Yes,
But
we
it's-
were.
It's
I
all
forgot.
based on basically having people there with you.
Yes.
So the problem with GTA and why we don't have a new GTA is because it makes Take-Two makes so much money.
Stop buying shark cards.
So that's the thing.
or
If
make
you-
this one tank. Make
if
this
you
a release
want-
tank. Don't
if
buy
you
it.
want a
Hashtag
new-
tank GTA 5.
If you want a new GTA game, you gotta stop spending money on GTA.
Yes.
I
Or else
don't,
they're
I
just
don't
gonna-
know if I
yeah.
want to buy this one.
Well, I don't.
I know.
But they said that they're going to add stuff to it, right?
It shouldn't. They shouldn't charge.
It's okay,
a
they
third.
painted it.
I won't buy it a third time third time.
Yeah,
Josh.
that would be a third time for us as well. What?
It's okay. They painted it.
They painted it. Yeah, they remastered it. They put a skin over it. That's what I've
Well,
just been
and
noticing.
even on the campaign, they added the first person. You can play it through first person.
I like that.
That's
so
cool.
they need to have another element then, because in first person, that was a reason to go to next gen, because you got a different experience
Right.
from GTA. And I like playing it
So-
in first person. It's fun. It's really fun.
It's just to me, it's run its course. They don't even need to bring out a new GTA Online. You know, they could keep that current.
Zombies?
But I'm saying they could just straight up do a campaign only for a new game.
How upset would you? Oh, well, here's the thing I actually saw on one of the forums. I think it was Reddit or something. They're talking about how if they do another GTA, how about they add a little bit more? Like, here's my idea. If I don't know if they're going to do this, but GTA 5 for the next gen consoles, PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, the GTA campaign is also going to have an add-on campaign of the earlier days of when Michael met everybody in the winter area up north in that one town. Maybe add another bit there, and don't just open it up with their.
There hasn't been any regular.
There's been no campaign editions.
Right, there has not.
Well, the heist I consider campaign-ish.
I would consider that
It
part of.
gives you some story,
I
but
think so.
I don't know.
It's still part of GTA Online.
Right.
But I think also, whenever they do 6, I think there's been talk about them wanting to go back to like Vice City and maybe in the 80s instead of doing a current.
What if they do a 90s?
Let's do 90s. Screw the 80s, man.
Well,
Let's do early 90s.
Technically, well, even Vice City was in the 80s. San Andreas was in the 90s.
What was booming in the 90s?
What are you talking about?
What was a town that was like the place to be in the 90s? Probably LA.
Probably LA. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what San Andreas is.
Yeah. But it's only like a small spot. Right.
Well, there's 3 boroughs
Three different boroughs.
San Diego, Vegas,
They said Florida.
and LA.
Florida.
Well, that would be Vice City.
Spring
is
break,
Vice
Florida.
City is Miami, which
Right,
of course was the 80s. But
Huh. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not holding my breath for a GTA 6 anytime soon.
Now watch next month. We're gonna be
E3 's
watching
coming
E3.
right up, so-
E3 all of a sudden exclusive.
But-
boom.
There's not gonna be
GTA
an
not for
6.
GTA.
Not
And what GTA does is they release screenshots before they make any kind of announcement.
They could do something different this time.
Maybe, but
I'm built different.
I'm built different.
they might. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Take-Two, man, they just swimming in dough.
It's actually a little upsetting that they're not doing.
I mean, I'm glad that it's being supported, but
Yeah.
that's when a publisher makes so much money, there's no incentive to spend $250 million on a new game, you know?
Got to
That's-
comment on.
That's the budget for GTA was several hundred million.
That's exactly what we're
So
discussing
we got
there.
a couple comments
Varric.
here. One person saying, Briggs saying, Florida spring break was big in the 90s. And Paul says people need to stop buying GTA 5 stuff online. Well,
Yes,
that's basically
that's-
the
that's
shark
like-
cards.
yeah, that's pretty much
any
the
of
whole
that stuff,
point,
Any of
yeah.
that stuff. I totally agree. So I'm personally ready for the. They did Red Dead, so it's not like Rockstar hasn't moved.
Right.
Hasn't not moved
Well,
out of
and
their
that's,
element.
people say that's why they haven't done another GTA, because there was 5 years between GTA 4 and GTA 5, and in between that was Red Dead,
God, we're sitting
first
at
Red Dead
8 years. Wait, the first Red Dead came out
in 2010.
2010, and then second one came out 2019,
18.
18? Yeah.
18.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm ready. I'm ready for a sequel, or just like what we were saying, like a spin-off release. So, you guys want
Josh.
to talk about the fan question?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It looked like Layla's head was like out of camera.
Hmm.
Never mind. Yes, let's talk about the fan question.
I like this one too.
Let me pull this one
I'm
up.
really happy I wrote this one down.
Well, I wasn't. See, I'm never sure about some of the stuff that gets chosen, and then it works really well.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like good at that.
What's your favorite TV theme song from your childhood?
Yep.
Now, this can be animated, live action, whatever you want to go with. What you got, Brett?
I always like. It's not from my childhood, but the Ninja Turtles from Nickelodeon that came around in 2012, I think, is a really good.
You
song.
like that?
Yeah.
Over the 80s, like TMNT?
Well, it's newer, you know.
Hmm.
It was,
How about,
that
how about we
one's
say
fine
like
for
all right?
when I
How about
was a
we say
kid.
like our top three? Because I have.
I have a few.
I don't know if I could pick that many.
Oh come
Well,
on!
you got Home Improvement. I know that.
That's not a kid's.
No, it's just a theme song.
That's
It's not
I
kids.
don't
it's just
love that song. No.
Bow, bow, bow.
or that '70s show. Yeah.
Yeah, that gets annoying actually. After a while.
When you binge it, yeah.
And, you know, one of mine that hits me pretty hard is Power Rangers.
Damn it, Josh!
What?
You're always like.
I'm
why-
talking about the OG Power
Yes,
Rangers.
me too, asshole.
I don't even
Whoa.
remember that song.
Bam, 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 bam. I'm not gonna
Nope.
play it in my head.
Go go Power Rangers.
Oh, okay, yeah, now I remember. Yeah, I got it now. That's a good. I do like. Well, I had some of the songs on my iPad. Remember when we used
That's
to
what
do?
I was just.
Yeah,
I was waiting for you.
so,
Like Doug was on there.
Doug is good. That's a real good one. The Spider-Man that goes. Yeah.
That was the 90s when they actually pulled that from Disney Plus. I don't know why.
Yeah, they did. Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
That's sad. Because that's a great one, even though
No, mine's Power
almost
Rangers,
unwatchable.
hands down.
It's a
Like
good one.
I hear that song and I'm like, I'm pumped.
Now, I
Whether
did
it's to go to
see-
the bar, play video games, like
see-
I'm pumped.
Juice put X-Men. I don't remember the X-Men song.
The X-Men?
Oh, we can't play it.
No.
But I-
But
We'll get demonetized.
Somebody also said, excuse me for yawning, Batman the Animated Series. That one's pretty good.
mm-hmm. I go with also Inspector Gadget. Like
One's
the
annoying.
OG. Do-do-do-do-do.
So I like
That's all I gotta say. It's just
I like the actual movie song.
And they revamped Inspector Gadget on Netflix, and it sounds like trash.
It looks horrible.
And it also looks like
Oh,
trash.
horrible.
DuckTales is really good.
Oh, no, yeah, of
Yes.
course, DuckTales.
Classic
Yeah.
DuckTales.
I actually have that song on my phone.
We were watching that recently.
Wait, no,
Life
What do
is
Darkwing
like a
Duck.
hurricane. That's what Cousin Andrew said.
Oh, you
Darkwing
did?
Duck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're probably reading or
We're
saying a bunch
well,
of
you're saying
answers,
what
but,
I'm about
like,
to read here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's so many, but Power Rangers for me is number one. The original Power Rangers
Yep.
theme song.
On Facebook, we got Mitch who says DuckTales.
Oh, never mind. I got another one. Sorry. Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
DuckTales, X-Men, or Batman the Animated Series. Cousin Andrew said Darkwing Duck or Tailspin.
Tailspin. That was the other one.
Tailspin.
So think about Tailspin for a second here.
Yeah.
It's Baloo.
Yep.
Yes.
He's running
Is he a smuggler?
well, he's not.
He's a smuggler.
he's a cargo. He's
Cargo.
a cargo
His smuggler.
He's not a smuggler. He's a professional legal smuggler. He actually moves cargo.
Okay.
And Shere Khan is like his nemesis.
Is that a snake?
No,
Shere
that's
Khan's
Ka.
the tiger.
Shere Khan's
the
the
snake.
tiger. Like, think about Tailspin for a second. It's just a looped out freaking acid trip. Just put Jungle
Why
Book
do you
characters.
think they called it Tailspin, Josh?
I have no idea.
Because it's a tail with a spin on it.
Shut up.
I always liked his airplane because
I
it
did
had
too.
like a dual.
Yeah, I built it out
Tail.
of Legos all the time when I was a kid.
And it was an amphibian plane, wasn't it?
Yeah, it would water or land. I loved it. What's his sidekick's name?
Is it that kid?
Was it JP
I
or
don't-
DJ?
Actually, I think
D-
it's JP. I think that's what it is.
DJ? I don't know.
Didn't he have a mom? Wasn't she the boss?
Oh yeah, the boss. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about her. Well,
That's on Disney Plus, right?
I think so. I'll have to check it out. If
Watch
not, it's
an
on Hulu,
episode.
one of the two. Justin Kelly says X-Men, and it's not even close. So that's like his main favorite. Jeff says Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers. I'm going to go to sleep with Mr. Rogers.
I know, right?
Animaniacs is really good too, and the lyrics are hilarious.
Animaniacs.
Yeah, I enjoy me some Animaniacs. I wish
And
the
I
revamp
like the
wasn't-
new one. The new theme song's pretty good.
It was good. Mhm.
Yeah.
With Pinky and the Brain.
Oh, yes. Paul said on YouTube saying favorite childhood theme song was probably TMNT, the 80s. So that's one that I said as well. It's so good. I watched, actually, I think it was like on, it was sometime over the week. Alex was sleeping, so I put on the first 5 episodes. I own it on DVD. So I was watching them.
Terrible.
It's actually not that bad. It's a
pretty
little, it's a little off the wall, but
I remember one episode I was watching with my friend Josh, my other friend Josh that I don't see anymore. But you know those when they went to, they had those friends from space that drove like the hover cars.
mm-hmm.
Well, so Michelangelo's driving it, and he's like, it's running out of gas, so it's descending,
For no reason.
and it stops because it runs out of gas before it hits the ground, and it's at an angle, and it just sits there,
That doesn't make any sense.
It's a
and it
cartoon.
gets out.
Alex, what he's talking about is when they go into Dimension X.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, with the people with the weird
You
hair.
remind me of a Ninja
I was gonna
Turtle
say
with
weird
the
hair.
headset.
Oh, I do. What?
I was thinking when you're like with the weird, I'm thinking the weird hair.
The weird hair, the blue hair. Yeah. We got Arrow on Discord, who's he said that's a hard one, but he either say Drake and Josh and Hannah Montana.
How old is he?
Oh, he's
21.
21, so he's got 10 years below.
At least.
Also, That's So Raven or Zoe of
Ooh,
101.
Keenan and Kel was good.
Oh,
They did theirs with Coolio.
yeah, that was inventive. I loved it.
I know that song.
Oh, here it goes.
And what's the one that everybody
knows?
knows? Oh, Fresh Prince, of course.
Oh, Fresh Prince. Yeah,
Mhm.
everybody knows.
We're
that
just
one.
naming theme songs now. Crystal says the Doug theme song, good old classic Nickelodeon. Rob says Digimon or Rock the Dragon.
Digimon.
Digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. And then Briggs says Beavis and Butthead.
I don't even remember the theme song to Beavis and Butthead.
I know Daria more than Beavis and Butthead.
I do too.
La la la
Yeah.
la
What
la.
the heck? What was Beavis and Butthead's?
I'll have
We have to write that one down. I don't
Yeah.
remember what the intro to Beavis and Butthead
I
is.
don't remember that one. Not really. You got other social media,
Yeah.
Alex?
We've got JMT Podcast says Night Court theme.
Oh yeah. The do 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 do.
Is that what that is?
Just that simple piano. Yeah.
It says view photo. Oh, that's what okay, that's why. Garfield and Friends from Pickle
Oh,
Fanboys.
Now which one?
The second one, not the
Yes.
first one.
This one.
Times ahead.
Yeah, I hate that one.
This
It doesn't matter. That's
well,
just an
yes,
image.
but there are two
There's
actual
two-
songs.
there's two of
Oh,
them.
The
well,
second
that's what
one-
he sent me a picture.
Ready,
Ready?
Ready?
two,
To
party!
We're ready
To party.
We're ready.
Dun, dun,
I hope you bring lots of spaghetti.
dun, dun.
Come on in, come on down to Garfield and Friends. Come on in. It's time to party with Garfield, and Friends. And then I think there's another verse.
I love how we all know that one.
I think there's another verse.
There is. There's a little bit more to it.
Oh my god, I'm like tearing up here.
It's a good one.
My head hurts a little bit.
I still have those on DVD.
Woo Long Talks podcast says Thundercats.
A lot of people say Thundercats. When we were talking about that on my Twitch the other day, I was talking about favorite theme songs because Patrick and I had this argument that Power Rangers is better than X-Men.
I don't know that one.
Wait, who says what?
I say Power Rangers.
Well, there's not really comparable. One's animated.
Well, it's just what's the what gets you pumped?
Well,
I think Power Rangers, but what else?
Hashtag Blackout podcast. They say Pole Position
Never heard of
theme
that.
song is the greatest to me. Extremely 80s. I don't know what Pole Position is.
what about Scooby Doo?
Nobody said Super U yet.
That's a good one.
Terrible Terror podcast says tie between Pinky and the Brain and Darkwing Duck.
Nice.
And we've got some comments actually on here we go. J360 podcast says, yo, that was the jam, but I gotta go with Spider-Man 1994, the animated series.
That's a good one.
The one that just says Spider-Man over and
just Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
over. This isn't like a voice-changing machine.
Active Spider-Man.
Paranormal Pativity podcast. So our friend Patrick here says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for sure. Got to throw in for an honorable mention the 90s X-Men and Spider-Man theme. Also Daria.
Mm-hmm. La 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 la. I love that song.
Joshua,
Yeah.
what did you already read all the other ones?
Yeah.
Okay, because I had some on my Facebook that people commented.
Okay.
We've got Tila says Fresh Prince song, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Amy that says MASH.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually surprised not a lot of people had said that. Actually, I'm really surprised nobody said the Brady Bunch.
Well,
No! It's not a good theme song.
Yes, it is.
I
It's
was
very
just getting
catchy.
ready to whistle.
Do you want a medal?
No, because of
I was just getting
my-
ready to whistle.
my favorite show of all time.
Oh, Andy Griffith. Yeah.
Oh, that one. Oh, okay. Okay. Muppet Babies. Varric says on YouTube.
Yeah, Muppet Babies was a classic. I used to watch that when I was in the hospital. Layla's
What the hell?
she gonna go poop herself? Looked like she
Oh.
was getting
Well,
up
don't go
kind of
poop
weird.
yourself, Layla.
She's on some medication, so she's losing muscle mass, so it's hard for her to even stand.
Hi, Layla.
See how she's
I know, she's weak. I'm sorry, baby.
yeah. So yeah, that's about all I gotta say about our
That
fan
was actually-
topic.
yeah,
good,
that's a very
good
good-
topic.
good
Everyone,
topic.
I
I
do
like
appreciate
that.
everyone commenting on all of our social media. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we get on out of here? We've been going a regular time here. About time to
No, I don't
Head
think
out.
so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I was looking around here. I think that we covered everything.
Mhm.
Gesundheit.
Layla's sneezing
Bless
over
you,
by
Layla.
your.
Bless you.
I feel like
Bless
she's gonna hit her face on the
Oh,
floor.
it's
She
so,
has.
she does
Oh, yeah,
because
she
she's
does.
so short and low to the
Mhm.
ground that when she sneezes really hard, she
Here we
goes,
go again.
Yep.
there it is.
I felt
she,
that one.
Yep, she hit her nose on the floor.
Yep.
You okay?
What's she doing?
Yawning.
Yawning. She just woke up. That's
Cool.
all.
This is
No, she hasn't slept much because I've been watching.
riveting.
That's fine.
All right, Alex, plug your Twitch.
Yes. So if you look, I have no feet.
But before you plug your Twitch, I got a question.
What?
I forget what you said last week about playing something.
I finished Pokemon.
No, it was something different. You, at this point, are you never going to play the Gears campaigns? Because it is now
I
the
don't
end
know,
of
Brett.
May.
I don't know.
It'll get there. We've
I
been
don't know. It's still on my list. To
Fridays. We're stopping Call of Duty, and we're probably gonna do Destiny again.
We've been trying to.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to.
Yep.
I should probably put my feet down. This looks way too weird.
I'm
Not
gonna-
having any feet.
I'm going to get Patrick to bug you about it, too.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Anyway, so plug my Twitch. I stream on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings. It's twitch.tv/cute_kitty, KUTE_KITTI. Playing a lot of Call of Duty like normal. we're gonna try to get back into
Destiny.
Yep.
We'll
see. And then, like I said, I haven't played this on stream in a week, but I've not
just read the credits.
I've
from
not
Pokemon
been able
Snap.
to put down the new Pokemon Snap game. Like I play 2 to 3 hours at a time just on my own. I cannot put it down. Like before I go to bed, I want to grab it and play it. Like it's so awesome. But I got to the credits last night before bed, and then who would have thought after the credits you open up another freaking part of the map? So
yeah,
it's not over yet. So yeah, and I'm nowhere near catching all the Pokemon. I beat the game by opening up all the spots.
Right.
But anyways, then I've also got a YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/cutekitty, and there's content on there from the very first time I started streaming until now, which is lots of fun.
As far as my channel goes, it's twitch.tv/Mr. L. That's MASTERL. I stream on Tuesday and Thursday evening and Saturday morning. I'm looking into possibly altering my schedule here soon. You'll see me playing some Fall Guys, Warzone, Borderlands 2. Those are the ones I've been going at lately. Played some Warzone on Saturday, played some Fall Guys throughout the week, got a few crowns and stuff. Patrick did a really interesting thing off stream, actually. He got a crown it's actually unobtainable for most people. He got a crown on this one level that's called Perfect Match, which is basically memory, and if you don't land on the right tile, you fall off and you're out.
So pictures or it didn't happen?
Pretty much. He got a crown on one where there's a spinning arm in the middle, and if you fly off, you're just out. So he was the last one, only one. So he got a crown on that, and it wasn't a final. So he's kind of gonna gloat about that.
Yep.
But yeah, this week I'm looking into possibly going back to Borderlands 2, finishing that up. Brett, did you play Borderlands 2?
I tried it out. I didn't care for it.
Did you play the first one?
Yeah, I played more.
Did you like the first one more?
Didn't care for that.
You didn't care for either one? No, probably.
Just not my thing.
Well, I think you'd like it if you played co-op.
Maybe. Well, I played co-op in the first one.
Okay.
Second one's better.
Second one is better. Thank you.
Way better.
Probably going to get back to finishing that so we can get on to 3 and finishing that up too. As far as our podcast goes, would appreciate it if you guys hit that like button on our channel on this video and subscribe to our podcast as well on YouTube. That's youtube.com. Find us on PTOUnlimited. We don't have enough subscribers to have our own URL yet, but, here's hoping. As far as our social media goes, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Search PTOUnlimited, PTOUnlimited_podcast on Instagram. Would appreciate a follow on our social media. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it is @Lemke619.
Brett_Wings.
Cute_kitty.
On a final note, I think my final note was going to be about my movie and the kids, but so I don't really have one.
No show next week. We are actually taking the Monday off. We're going to have a little get-together cookout, I think, for a few friends and hang out and see what we do. Kind of just decided that recently.
2 hours ago.
Yeah, no show next week for the PTO Unlimited podcast. Alex,
so enjoy your Memorial Day.
Yeah, have a happy Memorial Day weekend. Hope you guys enjoy. Alex, what do you got Layla for?
She wanted to get up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if
she's
she
going to
really
be a
did.
host now.
I think you picked her up.
Well, both. She came to me to be picked up.
Yeah. All right, we'll catch you guys in a couple. We'll catch you guys in June. You guys have a good rest of your month of May.
Yeah, enjoy your May.
enjoy your
1 week.
Your 1 week in May.
Because Tuesday is this first. So yeah, one more week.
All right, bye guys. We'll catch you later.
Bye.